creature inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him.
What's going on, team? I'm back. I just had rotator surgery done, so sorry for no content for a while. I've been down and out with it. I'm going to physical therapy right now. I'm hoping to return back to work here soon, but I'll be on physical therapy for a while. But other than that, we're back here with Blue. We're getting ready to do an upgrade on that, on the electrical system. Getting ready for the 815s project. That'll come later, but I just want to get the electrical and everything upgraded to be sure I'm ready for it. We did do the in-law install. My brother and my nephew helped me out with that. So I didn't really get any content of installing that because it was over at my brother's house, and they're the ones that helped me out with it while I was recovering. So they did a pretty good job. And I'll go ahead and show you the pack. There we go. So all 24 cells are in there. 160 amp hour. Did a good job. We got the new grounds reran from the frame up. Got that installed. Got that done. And she pounds like a beast, man. I could sit there and bang on her all day, which is pretty nice. As you've seen in the last video, I did go to a show. I was able to demo a little bit with the new cells. Went to run the lanes to see how she did, but they shut down the show, sadly, because it was in a little plaza, and they wasn't having it. Whenever you have shows in like a little plaza with multiple stores like right around, we had a couple demo guys out there. We were just slamming away, having a good time, and they shut it down. And before I could do a lane run, yeah, they was going to try to move it to a different location, but it did not go good. So they shut the show down. But it was a good trip. I mean, we had a good base day. You know, I got to walk around and enjoy the weather. You know, I couldn't do too much to Blue. And it was first show of the season. Couldn't get no points, of course, but we'll get there, huh? But other than that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade Blue. I got to get this ready to send my alternator up to Tom and Ohio Generator and their team. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this 300 amp alternator, which is running the system right now. This is the default, and I'm going to pull this, and Tom is going to change the regulator out the back end of the alternator, change it from a self-exciting to the 2-pin for the Chevy, so I could use this as my default because I run all my highs. I got about, let's say about 2,400 watts running the highs, the 6.5s and the 8s and everything. So I'm going to use this as my default for the 300, and I'm going to go ahead and have two 370s for the system in the back. Getting ready for the 815 upgrade. That project is probably going to be a while before I get to that because that's a lot of wood, heavy lifting, and I can't use my right arm too much. And between me and my brother, my nephew, he's got his project. He's working on Big Red right now, and he's wrapping that up. So the 815s might come next season, hopefully. But right now I want to make sure that my electric is good for all my stuff. Get this out of the way before we do the big build in the back. Because I'm going to have to tear all that stuff out of the back. I'm going to have to take the cap off. That's a big job. And yeah, redesign the whole back end. We got a box build from Drew Jones, another one. I'm happy with that box. He designed that box. And I'm pretty sure the 815 is going to rock hard. We're going to get windy in this puppy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this out. Probably have my wife help me tear this out. I mean, I could do the electrical side. That ain't much. Again, I have limited extension on my right arm. So send me some best wishes if you would. Get well soon, whatever. Let me hear from you. Put little comments down below. But yep, we're going to get working on this. I got to pull the belt off. I got to get the old bracket off. So if anybody needs a dual alternator bracket, I might be selling this one. So I'm going to have the triple bracket coming from Tom as well. So we'll get back to you here in a little bit. Oh my. Yep, they're out. There we go. So everything's unplugged. Gotta get a new belt. Everything else looks good. My pulley here is doing a check. Everything's good there. Little wiggle, but not much. So, she's out. There she is. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and take this over to Tom. And we're going to get her redone, cleaned up, make her look pretty. But everything looks good. Not too much overheating. It's just a little dirty. But other than that, hopefully by Monday or Tuesday, Tom's going to give me a call, tell me to come up to the shop. So I'm going to take a little road trip up to Ohio Generator. I'm going to take a look at his shop. I haven't been up there in a while. So if you definitely need an alternator and you want some good service, hit up Ohio Generator. They'll make sure they take care of you. So it's going to be a project. It's going to be a fun one. Back with you here. Made a trip up to Ohio Generator Alternator today. He gave me a call. I called him yesterday. Today is now Friday. He called me and told me that, hey, dude, your alternators are done. Come get them. I said, all right. So I made a trip up there today. He changed over my other high output alternator for me to make it a default. There she is. Now she's sitting here because I had the black alternator you're going to see here in a minute. He changed it over to the 2-pin for the default. So we still keep the top post here, but now my new alternators are back posts. Tom did give me the power steering cap to make it. It's a thinner power steering cap for clearance on the alternator. It sits down here. So he did supply that for me. And Tom gives you everything you need. Everything you need. He gave me the belt, the plug for the power steering. Did that for me so I could still use that alternator. He tested it while he was up there. Checked out still good. And we'll go ahead and give you a little walk over and take a look at the new alternators. Don't mind my mess. It's been winter. I haven't cleaned up my shop too much. But there's the old default alternator. This is the AutoZone Duralast Gold brand. You see the big pulley. I actually had this for a season, trying to track down that whine noise, trying to see if my old alternator was bad. I have all my new grounds and everything, and I'm still getting whine out of the alternator. So hopefully that goes away with that alternator, because I never had a problem with that alternator, my default one. And there's my new bracket. All Ohio Generator, powder coated brackets, all the hardware that you need. 2 matching 370s. But he also gave me the clips for them. Micro V belt, gates, good belts, and the instructions for the pulley and the belt and how to loop them in. He gives you everything you need. So I just dry fitted the old high output, as you can see. And I'm going to try working on getting a new bracket in, and then we'll see how everything fits. Sorry about that. A couple days later, I got caught up in cleaning up my garage. I got tired of tripping over everything. My brother started revamping his shop a little bit, so he brought me a shelf, a bigger shelf, so I can kind of reorganize a bit. So now I got a little bit more room in my shop here. Like my toolboxes and stuff are out of the way. They're under there now. I got rid of my default tires that were under there. My default tires were 17-inch, and I cannot put 17-inch back on this truck because I lowered it. And with the spindle and everything, I have to have anything 18-inch and above on rims. Those are 20-inch rims, so I couldn't put those old 17s back on my truck no matter what, unless if I re-raised my truck. I'm not doing that for a while. So to save myself some space, kind of cleaned up a bit. Been going to therapy for my shoulder. We're doing good on that. So I didn't want to really get involved into the alternators, installing them. I know my wife is here to help me. She has helped me, but I just didn't want to risk tweaking myself back up before I returned back to work, which I'm back to work. But yeah, so we'll continue on with this project. Yeah, we got some room to walk around now. Got the toolboxes out of the way. They're under here. It fits up there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get back to this. Last time I left you, a week ago, we was dry fitting the bracket. And everything looks good here. So we'll go ahead and continue on adding the alternators in.
Treat her hips like a trigger, have her bustin' like a gun. Look how she move it. Look how she do it. Look how she work it. Look how she do it. Look how she move it. Look how she do it. Look how she work it. Look how she do it. Look how she move it.
Church, I'ma make sure you know me. It's that simple, no questions. This lesson's confessing my blessings. I'm stressing, but still stretching. My heart is never resting. My art
100% in everything I do. And I ain't never been ashamed of what I'm doing, cause I know that one day it's gonna impact you. I do it for the victory. The victory, it feels good to know I'm on your mind. I'm for the victory. The victory, it feels good to know I'm right on time.
HOLLYWOOD, that's me. Blowing on a little bit of greenery. Show you what the game really mean to me. It mean money in the bank, gas in the tank. Life roses, my shit still stank. Still give fuck, that's what you think. Yeah, I know, I'm feeling myself again. There I go, I get ass everywhere I go. I touch down and it's a show. I'm just here to let you know these niggas you see won't be me. Cats where I'm at, they know that. Young dudes getting ripped by old cat. Get mad, put a bullet where your soul at. Hole the size of a bowl hole at. Now niggas wanna know where I'm from. Clear they queer, they fear the tongue. Mark get set, nigga, here it come. All on me, fall on me. Gotta be ready when they call on me. One shot like the lottery. I'm finna get married, little part of me. Artistry, hard as beat, hard to beat, but I'm hardly street. Flow from the heart like an artery. Ain't a nigga working as hard as me. You damn right, I am the light. Sky open up every time I write. Fly by myself, I don't need no flight. I've been doing this my whole
Be
life.
saying I need work, but I swear I be putting 100% in everything I do. And I ain't never been ashamed of what I'm doing, cause I know that one day it's gonna impact you. I do it for the victory. The victory, it feels good to know I'm on your mind. For the victory. The victory, it feels good to know.
They're in. They are in. So far, we're looking good. Everything's all aligned. Nothing's rubbing from what I could tell. Everything looks good. We fired her up. I made sure that once I put the belt on, I had to make a little adjustment to this pulley here. This pulley can go up and down to help with the tension. So I had to make a slight little adjustment, you know, once I got everything aligned and I got the belt on, to make sure that my tensioner had enough tension. Because when I first put it on, let's see if we can get you a shot here. On these Chevys, you have a tensioner mark on the actual tensioner pulley. And then you have these tension lines right here. And you want to be anywhere between these two marks on the back of the tensioner. It gives you like a limit. Anything below that, your belt might squeal. It might be too loose. So I tensioned it up, and my tensioner is right on the max line. So I got plenty of tension. So we are good to go. We are good to go. So I got max tension on it. And now all we got to do is add power to her and do some checking. Make sure everything's good. So we got our power back onto the alternators. Like I said, I got 2 runs already set for both. So whenever I do run my next runs, that's why there's still fuses in here. They're just blank. So this fuse and this block here are alternator 1, alternator 2, 1 and 2. Okay, 1, 2. So what we're going to do first is we're going to test the first alternator. My pack is charged 14.7, so it is full. So we're going to test the alternator, because obviously you can't test the alternator until you have a load on it, or at least something to charge. So we're going to start up the truck. We're going to test this alternator first, and then we'll pull this fuse, put the fuse here, test this alternator, see if they match. And as long as they're 1/10 of a volt or 2 off, we should be fine. Now, if it was like a drastic voltage change, like if that alternator's pushing, let's say 15.9 and this is 16.3 or 16.5, we don't want that. We got to try to match them as close as possible, but it all depends on the load as well, so we just got to be careful. So I'm going to test this alternator first. I'm going to start the truck up, get a volt read on this, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything is good. I think everything's okay, so we'll see. So let's get this thing fired up, and there's my voltmeter. There's my other fuse. Everything is clear. All my parts are clear, all put away. Oh yeah, and I also got rid of those cabinets, so I got plenty of room to walk around in front of my truck. I could pull my truck in a little further into my garage, so at least that way I could open up my back cap while the garage door is open. Oh yeah, we're rocking it. I just got to move that damn thing. I banged my head like 5 times on that thing already. So we're gonna probably move those over there somewhere. So, all right, let's fire her up and whew, hope everything goes okay. $15.8 at idle. That's awesome. So we're good there. So we'll go ahead and check the other alternator and see what we get. All right, so we swapped the fuse. So these 2 fuses are the top alternator. The one we tested here was the bottom alternator. That was a 15.8. So let's check this one. 15.8. We match. So I'm going to go ahead and fuse them together and get all my covers back on, and we'll get inside the truck and see what happens. So we're sitting at 15.9. I think what it is the pack has to catch up. As you can see, it's starting to jump as it charges. There we go. I'm only at 1500 RPM. But we're sticking. We'll get there. So here's my highs and mids, my subs. Let's see if we can play a little something, see if that voltage goes down.
I'm a 10-piece, baby.
I'm happy with it. The voltage ain't moving. So we'll see if we can get up to that 16 here. I'm going to let that pack charge for a little bit, and I think we're good. So all in all, hey, we'll check the back. Let's take a look. Looking sexy. Looking good. What do you think? I'm happy. We'll check up front. No squealing. Everything's nice and tight. That's a wrap, guys. Power. Now we're playing with power. Looking real good. And again, you know what to do. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If these are helping you out, if you're enjoying the videos, leave me a comment. Let me know. If you want to see something different, give me some suggestions. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Help me out. Until then, we'll catch you later.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. A road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him.